He's a survivor, but can he survive politics? Rupert joins us to chat about his run for governor, and we'll visit his house full of unusual pets. It's called the Rescue Rally, but what is it? If you love pets, you'll want to be informed on an important life-saving event. And from Peterman on Seinfeld to Family Feud and Dancing with the Stars, John O'Hurley is also a huge pet lover. Patty has the scoop, all next on Pet Pals TV.
Hey, give a little love, give a little more this time, give a little love, give it up, oh, feel fine, give a little love, it'll come back if you just try, it'll feel right, give a little love.
And welcome to this edition of Pet Pals TV with our very special guest, Rupert for governor. Is this for real?
Yes. Oh, yes, Patty.
Why?
You know, I've been for 20 years showing how we're working here in Indianapolis with some of our problems coming out of the correctional facilities, being that small business owner, being that person that's ran the nonprofits. I would love to show how we can do that for the state.
Okay. Now, we were talking before we went on here. You realize that as a survivor, as a public figure, as a reality star in the past, everybody loved you. You go into politics, not everybody's going to love you.
Well, you know, I know, and I know
That's
that.
okay.
And I've talked with my wife and my daughter and my mother about, you know, once you pick a side, people are going to then have something to strike out at you for. But I love being able to show for 20 years who I've been. For 47 years, who I am, and hopefully can show that for another 40
And your
years.
background will be out there. I mean, everybody will know everything about you. This isn't a TV show where it's all fun and games
You
anymore.
know, just like I've told a couple of the production companies that have called us up and talked to us about trying to make the Rupert for Governor reality show. We're not doing that.
This is not a publicity
Running for governor
stunt.
is not reality TV. Running for governor is my real world and what I really want to show. How we can work together, create the empowerment programs, help business across the board, lessen our government in our world, and have everybody be a little better off in Indiana.
Big thing in all the politics are always saying jobs. What are you going to do about jobs in Indiana?
You know, being able to show a better educated workforce, making it easier for people to create and do business in Indiana, not putting so many roadblocks up, making it easier for people to get those jobs.
All right. And we visited with you at home when you were not running for governor, and we saw you with your pets, your unusual pets that you take responsibility for, so that means they're your pets.
Oh, yes.
You've still got all of your pets?
Oh, gosh, yes. We love them. We love them, our babies, you know, and being able to show when you can take care of yourself and then share your world with others.
Okay, it's all a good thing. Okay, and is your slogan? Your logo is it's
our time. It's our time. It is our time.
It's been more than 5 years since Rupert stole our hearts and sparked our imagination on the TV show Survivor. He quickly became one of the most popular characters to ever play on the show. His honest Hoosier charm and quirky pirate facade endeared him to fans worldwide.
It's been wonderful. Being able to show that even before Survivor, I had a very good life. I had a wonderful wife, and like you say, a beautiful family. But after Survivor, it kind of made it better. It gave us a national platform to show what we're doing with Rupert's Kids. And you got to check it out, rupertskids.org. If you don't know about it out there, that's what we're doing here in Indianapolis, is helping change our community one kid at a time.
His offices on the northeast side of town are also the headquarters for his greatest passion, helping young people. And he takes his mentoring job of running the Rupert's Kids organization very seriously.
Kevin is right now in the process of getting himself out of the system and is being able to show what you're supposed to do. You tell him a little what you're doing.
I teach them a lot of things, well, try to teach them a lot of things, hard work ethics, communication skills, presentability. I'm not quite sure if that's a word, but to present themselves well when they step out into the world.
Maybe the reason Rupert did so well on Survivor is because he's always loved the jungle atmosphere. Just look at this sunroom. His wife Laura and daughter Rhea share in his love of the exotic and unusual.
For all of those guys out there that are wanting to get reptiles but haven't got their wife yet, you might want to have the reptiles before the girlfriend. Because that way they all grow up, we all bond together.
Yes.
Now, this right here is our peach throat monitor. We have Bubba, our blue-tongued skink. This guy, my wife and I got on our honeymoon 12 years ago. And this is Dixie, our little miniature dachshund. And my daughter Rhea and my wife Laura and I just kind of hanging out with some of our little babies. But we like showing the reptiles out there are not as scary as some people think. They're very sweet, very gentle, very calm animals. And we try and show our young men and women out there that these guys have a place in this world too. And you really don't have to be afraid of the reptiles. They're very sweet little animals.
Finally, time to say goodbye to this fantastic family and their curious critter collection. A picture is worth 1,000 words.
Rebecca, this is one of the big fundraisers every year. It's time for the tails, the tips, the what? How's this work?
That is Tinsel and Tails.
Tinsel and Tails.
Almost. You almost. Tinsel and Tails Holiday Pet-tacular, to be exact.
But they'll take your tips.
That's right. And this is our biggest fundraiser of the year, actually. It is going to be held on Thursday, November the 17th. It is at the Ritz in Carmel.
Oh, very nice.
Very fancy. And we're just thrilled because this is the event where we feature the year's most amazing pet survivor and adoption stories. We'll do a great presentation, everything orchestrated to music, and actually we have special guests coming out this time. The Smiling Morning Show Glee Club will be performing.
Well, I'm familiar with that particular group.
And they're excellent. They are fantastic. So we're really we're very excited to have them come. They're going to sing to the presentation part of it, and of course we'll have some very special furry guests who will make an appearance as well. So fantastic event.
Now it's a fundraiser because you need funds because things are usually tight, I know.
Things are always tight. I mean, we're getting more animals than ever before. A lot of senior pets, and unfortunately, a lot of those animals come in with special medical needs. So we're just always, every day, a challenge to find room, to get enough money to provide their regular care and medical care. Everything that you need to know is at www.tinselandtails.com. That's tinsel and spelled out tails.com. That's where you can buy your tickets, find out everything about the silent auction that we'll have, over 150 items that'll be up for the silent auction. Do your holiday shopping, great dinner, great presentation. No better way to spend the evening.
Holiday shopping time is flying. And Rebecca Stevens from the Humane Society for Hamilton County, thanks for joining us on Pet Pals. Closed captioning for Pet Pals TV brought to you by Relay Indiana and In Track featuring the Caption telephone phone service.
Because of my hearing loss, I avoided answering the phone. My CapTel phone allows me to read what the other person is saying. If you or someone you love suffers from hearing loss, please look into getting a CapTel phone. It's easy. See what you're hearing.
Don't call me a pet owner. I'm a lot more than that. I'm a coach, a companion, a parent, and a friend. I have to make choices for my dog that he can't make for himself. I like to ensure that he has the best quality of life possible. So I choose Holistic Select. Holistic Select, pet food for the pet-wise parent. Made in Mishawaka, Indiana. Holistic Select is available at pet specialty retailers. To learn more, visit holisticselect.com.
Once Oliver was lost, the chill settled in. How will you tell your daughter? Will she ever hear his paws dance in the hall again? Is he even okay? Thankfully, Invisible Fence Brand has kept over 2 million tails wagging happily and safely in their yards and nowhere else. No running into traffic, no upset neighbors, just pure freedom for you and your dog. For a special limited time offer, visit invisiblefence.com/TV.
Hi, I'm Mr. Motion, Mike White, President of Body in Motion Personal Training. And are you ready to bring out the best in you? Then come give Body in Motion a try, where you'll get the most affordable, results-driven workouts you can get. And tell them Mr. Motion sent you.
And we're back on Pet Pals with Warren Patitz and Winky. Warren, good to see you.
Oh, good to see you too, Paul.
Warren's got an event coming up with a group called Move to Act. Now, Winky has been moved by chicken and cream cheese.
We're keeping them busy, that's for sure.
So while Winky is busy, we'll talk about the event. And actually, Winky kind of plays into the story because Winky is an animal that, well, describe how you and Winky were introduced and how that works with the group that you're involved with.
Sure. Well, Winky was from Animal Care and Control, and he was from a street sweep. He was an unwanted dog. Nasty. He had one eye popped out and was emaciated, and hence the name Winky. So what the Rescue Rally is about is inviting rescue groups to pull as many at-risk animals from Animal Care and Control in a 3-month period.
And so this helps them out because I imagine the statistics on the animals that have to be euthanized are probably pretty staggering.
They're incredibly staggering, and it's good that people know that our community, our city administration, spends $1.8 million killing 9,000 animals a year at Animal Care and Control. And a study from the No Kill Advocacy Center that did a survey of shelters indicates that 90% of those animals are adoptable. So we kill 8,000 adoptable animals a year, which translates to 1 animal per hour.
Oh, wow. What can we expect at the rally?
Well, we can expect from the rally is we'll see more animals pulled out of animal control during this rally period, which is from October 15th to January 15th. We will see small all-volunteer rescue groups that never get a chance to be profiled on the public radar, get their name up there, and we'll see Animal Care and Control benefited from having more animals pulled out during that period, and we'll see more animals saved.
And Winky will even see some good news out of that, right? Winky has no eyes, but still makes a great pet.
He makes a great pet. And one of the things that's nice about blind dogs is that they don't run away from you, and they don't pull on the leash.
There we go. That's what's shaking in the world of your group, Boneham. We thank you for being with us on Pet Pals. If you need more information on Move to Act and the upcoming rally, just go to our website, which is petpalstv.com. We're back on Pet Pals. Finally, we're together. We've been in different places this whole show, and Louie, we found him too. And look, Louie has got a stunning new collar there.
Look at that collar.
You see that, folks?
Look at that. Made just for him. Louis the 14th collar. It's called just for him. This is by Arnell. Her last name is Arnell. Her first name is Kim. Kimberly Arnell from Dieselware. And she makes every collar just for you, or just for you, or just for you. Go to our website. It's called Dieselware, and you can look it up. Perhaps get the very special holiday gift for someone in your life. Pet Pals TV, very excited to welcome John O'Hurley. I knew I liked this man. Now I know that I love him. Not only from Seinfeld, of course, and then Dancing with the Stars, Family Feud, but you love dogs. It makes you even more agreeable. How many dogs?
I've had a dog in my lap ever since I was 4 years old.
Really? How many do you have at home?
Yeah. I have 2 at home, a little Cavalier King Charles and a little Havanese, and then I've written 2 bestsellers on the subject as well of dogs, and how they relate to people and the life lessons that they teach us.
Oh, I love that. And who's the friend with you right there? He's adorable.
This is Monty. Monty's a little bit of an Airedale and then kind of a mixed, kind of a little what they call succotash. You don't know what's in there.
Well, he's just adorable.
But a sweet dog. Actually, a very well known film dog as well.
Okay.
It does, as you can see, does all of the romantic scenes.
He loves you. I love that. All right, the dog show coming up.
We do get 20 million people watching every year, but I think it's a good piece of television programming on a day when families gather all across the country, and the center of the family sometimes is the family dog, and this is a great way to celebrate the rich history of breeding. We've created a Facebook page there on Purina's Facebook page, Pet Centric, and allow people to go on to register, log in, and share what they think their dog is thankful for. Purina is going to be donating $1 for every entry on the page, and to adoptapet.com, which is an extraordinary group that they're the central database of more than 11,000 shelters across the country of all sizes and located all over the country. But it's a database of 180,000 pets that of all different types that all need good homes.
When will the program be on? Tell us one more time.
Thanksgiving Day is the National Dog Show presented by Purina. It's from 12 till 2 nationwide, right before football and right after the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
The Milano Inn, proudly serving Indianapolis since 1934.
Thank you for making our summertime fundraiser, Puppies, Pasta, and Bocce, a smashing success.
Hi, I'm Gina Lagrada, owner of the Milano Inn. You helped us raise thousands of dollars for local area animal shelters, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Now we invite you inside to the finest Italian restaurant in Indianapolis. And we'll see you back on the patio with your puppies this spring.
If your pets could talk, they'd beg you to take them to the Great Indy Pet Expo. It's like a mall just for your pets. You'll find the newest products and services, free health screenings, and free contests. Check out the Petco Adoption Center and don't miss the Holistic Select Ultimate Air Dogs and Indiana Wild performing daily, or the Purina Incredible Dog Team performing on Saturday. It's the Great Indy Pet Expo, November 12th and 13th at the Indiana State Fairgrounds. Details at greatindypetexpo.com.
It's still hard to believe Oliver just ran away. Why take the chance? Invisible Fence brand keeps tails wagging safely in the yard and off the streets.
Scout and Zoe's want to give you a treat every week. Sign up for the Pet Pals TV Weekly Dish. The newsletter serves up pet-friendly events, video pics, and local adoptable pets. Sign up as a member of PetPalsTV.com to get the Weekly Dish, sponsored by Scout and Zoe's allergy-free pet shoes. Fetch some today at ScoutandZoe's.com.
It can be heartbreaking to see an animal suffer from abuse or neglect. There are a number of legal steps that you can take to protect an animal that you see suffering in such a way. In an emergency situation where an animal's life or health is in danger, call your local law enforcement or 911 immediately. If the animal's life is not in danger, but you suspect neglect, it may be productive to approach the guardian and offer assistance. There are times when the caretaker of the animal is blind to their ability to offer the appropriate care for the animal or animals in their care. If the guardian of the animal is not approachable, or if you suspect the animal suffering from abuse as well as neglect, alert the animal control shelter about the situation immediately. It will be important for you to take photographs or video of what you've seen. If you have questions, contact me at PetPalsTV.com. I'm Gary Miller, and be a responsible pet owner.
It's going to happen soon, Patty. It's November. I mean, the snow's going to start flying.
And you would know.
As Indiana's weatherman, I can promise you this. There'll be snow. We'll be going on sleigh rides, not horse rides.
Really?
So you got to book them now if you're going to be part of a way to get some therapy from our friends with the stables.
Morning Dove Therapeutic Riding Center, and they like to help children and adults who have some special challenges. So we're going to go to that place right now. Their mission is to help individuals in need. Their claim to fame is lofty, yet surprisingly simple. Horses make it all better. This beautiful countryside in Zionsville, Indiana, is the perfect tranquil setting for a natural, yet safe therapy session. But this job is not an easy one.
Oh.
The 7 horses and 3 ponies on the estate need to be groomed and prepared and saddled up for their patient riders. On this day, 2 boys are visiting. They are excited, as boys should be, about riding a horse. Are you going to ride a horse?
Yeah.
Oh, is it fun?
Yeah.
Which horse is your favorite horse?
White.
The white one?
The white one.
Oh, I haven't seen the white one yet. You'll have to show me how to do it. Do you feel good when you're on the horse? Make you feel happy?
Yes.
Ready? Let's go ride. They also have to be able to really handle unbalanced riders on their backs, which is hard because you have people that, you know, the main thing about therapeutic riding is that it simulates for your spine what it's like to actually walk. So you have a lot of people that are very unbalanced because they can't walk in normal life.
Walk on!
In listing the calm qualities of these special horses, it's called Equine Assisted Therapy Services.
Here we go, we're gonna start up high, see if you can grab some clouds.
And the instructors and handlers here are very sure it's just what the doctor ordered.
They're okay with people that may scream on their backs or have a tantrum. They have to be okay with people having seizures on their backs. They have to be okay with just all kinds of different situations. We Usually about 1 out of 7 horses that are on trial make it to actually being a therapy horse. So it's a very select club.
And the parents insist riding these horses is helping them.
Oh, it makes him feel so good. He's got a speech delay, so it's brought his confidence up to use his words.
It certainly has. He's pretty chatty.
He is. When we started, he hardly had anything, so it was great.
The horses are wonderful. They give him self-esteem. They work on listening skills and following through and following directions, and he's doing wonderful. He loves it here.
Okay, let's go ahead and change directions and we can pick up our reins.
The kids ride and play, but they are never without a handler hanging on to the reins. They are safe, yet free.
But horses are also, they're herd animals. They like companions. They like to be with people, so they respond very naturally. They're very, very honest animals. They communicate very clearly if you know what you're looking for. And I think sometimes people just need that. They need things to be very black and white. They need to know that someone is going to respond positively to them regardless of what their disabilities are.
Interested? Morning Dove accepts riders with physical, mental, emotional, or social disabilities. New participants are referred by physicians or therapists or word of mouth for adults and kids. And the clients can learn about grooming and riding and nature rides too if they wish. It's a unique therapy that provides joy and confidence and happy trails to you.
This Humane Society of Johnson County segment on Pet Pals TV is made possible by Dreyer-Reinbold Subaru.
If I stop smiling, call 911. Oh, I could too long in the desert sun. Oh, please roll me over. Check me for life, but don't bury me till I'm done. If I go crazy, don't you call me insane. That just wouldn't be fair. If I feel like jumping, I might scream out your name. Yeah, just to see if
Jeez.
Dreyer-Reinbold Subaru of Greenwood on US 31 South and at DreyerReinboldSubaru.com.
Charlie always waited faithfully for you, but now that he's lost, it's you waiting for him. Put your mind at ease. Invisible Fence brand keeps tails wagging safely in the yard and off the streets.
She doesn't belong to me, she belongs with me. She's my friend, my family, my confidant, and I want to do everything I can to return the favor. That's why I choose Holistic Select cat food. The wholesome, natural ingredients and perfectly balanced nutrition she deserves. Holistic Select, pet food for the pet-wise parent. To learn more about Holistic Select recipes for cats and dogs, and to find Holistic Select at a pet specialty retailer near you, visit holisticselect.com.
To celebrate the success of the Paul and Tom Internet Radio Show, we've built a brand new set.
Paul, I don't see a set.
Don't you worry. We'll fix that in post.
Visit paulandtomshow.com.
All right, the Humane Societies work on all kinds of animals to try to bring them up to speed, bring them back to health. Sometimes the animals have challenges. This is the story of a basset hound who isn't able to swallow, I guess.
Took him to Purdue, got him all fixed, as we say, and now he's up for adoption. And he's with the Humane Society for Hamilton County.
This segment of the Humane Society for Hamilton County brought to you by Invisible Fence and sponsored in part by the Milano Inn.
Raymond is a basset hound.
Yes.
He's a purebred, isn't he? He looks to be.
I believe so, yes.
Okay. You got him, you're a foster right now.
I am a foster.
Okay. And he has some special challenges. What was wrong with him when they gave him to you and said, help, Ann, help us?
Raymond was recovering from some surgery that allowed him to swallow. When he came to me, he was significantly underweight and needed a home environment where he could have special foods, special feedings 4 times a day.
Special care.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just a lot of love, right?
Absolutely.
But he does bark once in a while, like a basset hound would. What else can you tell me about? He's sitting on my foot. What else can you tell me about Raymond?
Raymond really is an awesome, awesome dog. He is very calm and he likes to get a lot of love. He loves other dogs, pretty much all other animals.
You said you have chickens too. He
I
likes
do.
The chickens.
Yeah, I have 2
Some
chickens.
Some chickens at home. This would be a good dog for you.
Yeah, he checks where they are, but doesn't pester them or chase after them. He is wonderful with children, really interested in just people in general. Yes, he needs a forever home, and he would be a really great dog for somebody who says, I'd like another dog, but I'm not as active as I used to be. He would be the ideal dog for
You're a little
that.
couch potato, huh? You little Dickens, you?
Oh, yes.
Oh, he's a good boy.
Raymond came to us as a stray from Hamilton County. Somebody found him wandering the streets and brought him in to us. It was mid to late July when he came in, and he was just a skinny boy, really sick and not in good shape when we got him.
Quickly found out he had trouble swallowing?
Right. We knew that there was something wrong by how skinny he was, and he also drooled a lot. So we took him over to one of our vets, had some x-rays done, had to call some specialists in, and found out that he did actually have trouble swallowing. His muscles wouldn't allow him to swallow
Went
his
to
food.
Purdue, didn't he?
He did go to Purdue. They were very generous and were able to help us out with the cost by getting him some teaching grants to help him because his condition is so rare.
Someone sees Raymond, they go, I gotta have him. What do they have to do?
They would have to come into the shelter, or they could complete an adoption application online on our website at www.hamiltonhumane.com. And they can send that in or bring it in, and then we would make arrangements for his foster mom to bring him in and introduce him at the shelter.
Well, he's a very sweet boy.
He is a sweet boy. Somebody's going to be lucky to have him.
Yes, and those big ears. I love big boys with big ears. He's so cute. So thank you. You did a wonderful job.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Thanks.
Well, Patty, we're out of time in TV land, but the show never stops online. We're both on Twitter and Facebook, and you can find us now on YouTube and always on PetPalsTV.com, plus Comcast On Demand.
We're everywhere, all the time.
And it's scary.
It is scary.
There's a lot to do.
Here's something wonderful we'd like to leave you with. You know Kaiser, the 911 dog, who's still with us from Indiana?
He was entertaining, I guess, the other day.
He was entertaining, and apparently he had a wonderful time. Some girls came in for an event from the state of Washington, and they made a special request to go and see Kaiser. So here's Kaiser getting a lot of loving. Until next time.
See you on Pet Pals.
And I got a hand on